Today, 21 civil servants that worked with the Department of Government Efficiency stepped down and resigned in protest of Elon Musk's haphazard dismantling of the federal government. Now, here's an important thing to note here, big caveat. These anonymous employees had actually worked for the US Digital Service, which was an executive branch unit that was then rebranded by Musk and Trump, as the United States Doge service. And so these federal workers were already there when Doge was created. They were not hired by Elon Musk. Nonetheless, the group includes engineers, data scientists, and product managers. So in a letter that they wrote to Susie Wiles, Trump's chief of staff, they explained their decision to step down. And I'm curious what you think about how this is all kind of developing.
Yeah, so in the beginning, I thought that these were Elon Musk guys, and then I was like, whoa, Doge guys are quitting, and there must be something crazy going on. So it's not that, but.
Oh, no, it's not that, Cenk. Yes, I know. You're getting it right now. Everybody on the left is doing the titles and Doge employees resign, and it's not really that. I would never do a clickbait title. I would never do clickbait. This is the Young Turks and Kasparian and Cenk Uygur. Let's get back to it.
But what it is also very revealing because of a couple of things that these guys said, not just a resignation, but their specific reasons. So let's get into that.
So they write to Susie Wiles, Donald Trump's chief of staff. Each of us left senior private sector technology positions to pursue nonpartisan public service. We swore to serve the American people and uphold our oath to the Constitution across presidential administrations. However, it has become clear that we can no longer honor those commitments at the United States Doge service. On January 21st, we were subjected to 15-minute interviews by individuals wearing White House visitor badges. Several of these interviewers refused to identify themselves, asked questions about political loyalty, attempted to pit colleagues against each other, and demonstrated limited technical ability. This process created significant security risks and was designed to intimidate government employees.
Security risk, get the hell out of here. That's up to Trump. And they did. So to their respect, they got the hell up out of there.
On February 14th, 1/3 of our USDS colleagues were indiscriminately terminated by an anonymous email. These highly skilled civil servants were working to modernize Social Security, veteran services, tax filing, healthcare, disaster relief, student aid, and other critical services. So those who remained, about 65 staffers, were then integrated into Doge's government slashing effort. And honestly, now they've had enough. So they also say, we will not use our skills as technologists to compromise core government systems, jeopardize American sensitive data, or dismantle critical public services. We will not lend our expertise to carry out or legitimize Doge's actions. The resignations now reduce the Department of Government efficiency by roughly 1/3. But in response, White House spokesperson Caroline Leavitt was pretty dismissive and essentially stated that protests, lawsuits, and lawfare will not deter Donald Trump.
Yeah, because he's in the middle of doing lawfare against James Comey today. So he's apparently not bothered by it at all. Okay, so now this is super important for a couple of reasons. Look at the things that they demanded. Political loyalty, they had limited technical ability. So like, remember Musk said, I brought in these geniuses in Doge. They're actually young guys who are political ideologues. And that's what every interaction at a government agency, they're reporting back the same thing. They're looking for political litmus tests, loyalty litmus tests, right? They're just a bunch of meatheads who, they're not geniuses at all. They need these tech guys, right? So what happened to the tech geniuses? Why are you lost without the actual tech people? And and what are they doing? Intimidating government employees. Look, I can't right now tell you that I know for a fact that there's a giant robbery coming. But I can tell you that if you were going to do a giant robbery, this is exactly how you would do it. What's the first thing you would do? You would say, you'd fire all the cops so you can't get arrested. So all the regulators at the SEC, the IRS, gone, CFPB gone entirely. Any kind of regulator, Wall Street, crypto, gone. The 50 guys working on crypto regulations moved out at the SEC and one other organization. So all the cops are gone, okay, check. Second of all, you do political and loyalty tests to all the government officials you deal with to make sure that you're not gonna say anything now, are you? You're a team player, aren't you? That's exactly what, if you're doing a criminal enterprise, you need loyalty over competence. Oh, look at that, they don't actually have competence.
Politics is war, Cenk. Stop acting all stupid and new. If I work for your company, you're gonna probably wait. You're one of those middle MAGA guy. You probably would be, you'd be like, wait a second, I don't know, are you trying to set me up? Cenk would be the first person to put you under a spotlight and figure that out. And I wouldn't be able to blame him. I wouldn't want to blame him. Let's get back to the clip.
But they have loyalty and they're demanding loyalty. And you do one last thing, you'd reduce transparency. And that's why we have this absurd thing of, wait, does Elon Musk run Doge or doesn't he run Doge? Because of course he runs Doge, and Trump, since he doesn't know anything, is like, yeah, what do you mean? Of course he runs it. But in court, they're saying, no, he doesn't. Why? Because we don't want to show you any of his financial interests. There's giant conflicts of interest that you would have to report if he was an employee of the government. So they don't want to report his giant conflicts of interest. So what happened to radical transparency? It's the exact opposite. Then you'd cover up your side so that no one could see what you were doing. If you're gonna do a robbery,
I do agree that there needs to be more transparency. And just to be clear, I do not support Elon Musk running Doge. For many reasons, he has lost my trust. We just found out with the Ashley St. Clair drama. This is not just drama as a joke drama. This is real life drama. Like when I say real life drama, drama that affects people outside of just sipping tea and talking about drama. There's an article that dropped on the New York Post. It says Ashley St. Clair bragged, and remember, I'm doing this to tell you why I don't want Elon Musk to run Doge. I think he should resign. He's in disgrace, but it's for different reasons. That he bragged that she bragged that she had Elon wrapped around her finger. She could get him to retweet anything. So in addition to getting on her knees, we're hearing all kinds of things. She allegedly had a motorcade with security, and because she had his baby, he wanted her to be safe. She basically got on her knees allegedly and sucked Elon Musk's pickle to get the biggest algorithmic boost you could possibly get. If you don't think she cared about it, then why was she allegedly bragging about it? And why was she getting the money from it? She was cashing those checks, wasn't she? She posted some of that on there too. Ashley St. Clair tried to monetize her closeness to Musk. So I don't care about Ashley for this response. This response is Elon. Elon let Ashley and helped her monetize her closeness to him. She put the pickle in her mouth, and then now he boosts her in the algorithm. One post that she got 7,500 in 2 weeks. What was happening on X is Elon Musk was running a selective profit redistribution scheme. It was algorithmic steering. It was modern day payola. And that's the reason why I say he shouldn't be running it. He doesn't have my trust. Not to mention he let the docs up of young Nick, and then somebody trying to unalive young Nick. Elon Musk had nothing to say after he left the docs up there. He is not, and there's plenty more than that. I'm not going to digress. I don't trust him at all. But I think I have more legitimate reasons than the Young Turks and their nonsense.
The next clip is ready below. Welcome to After Show Carnage.